Everyone, I'm Michael Bailey, and yes, I'm in a hammock, which shows that your job as an RE doesn't have to be stressful as long as you establish and then stick to a routine, which is key. You'll have a lot of help in your corner. You can always reach out to me or your wrangler at any time. We're here to help however we can. Revisions editors have limited time with their writers, so time management is crucial, and hopefully I can help you with some of that. So is constant communication with your writers. How do you do that? Through weekly meetings and through weekly messages, along with inline comments in your review work. Throughout the cohort, you're expected to attend or watch weekly RE meetings. This is a valuable time to get to spend with fellow REs and wranglers to share any questions or concerns and to help strengthen the editing community in general. It's a fun time and a lot of us look forward to it, and it's a nice break from review work now and again. So attend those when you can, and if not, definitely watch the videos. In the first week with your writers, you'll have a limited number of hours for an initial speed read of their manuscript, as specified by your wrangler. Spread this out evenly until revisions officially begin. The writers will be busy during that time with marketing, so this is the ideal time to get an understanding of what they're trying to accomplish and to note major areas of focus with writing fundamentals you may want to cover in the future. Skim through their entire manuscript. Make simple notes along the way. It isn't the time for comprehensive chapter by chapter reviews, but to become familiar with their book and to determine needs for the coming weeks. You'll be sending a week by week reading report to your wrangler to keep them informed of your progress. So make sure you get it all done in a timely manner. When your initial read through is complete, tag your wrangler in a message so they know you're ready to fully work with the writer. In the 2 weeks prior to the official start of revisions, you'll be responsible for sending an introduction message to each of your writers and later a key dates message. It's important to keep these messages separate from your regular messages, so that way they don't get mixed up and they don't get confused what's out there. So templates will be used for those to ensure the information is accurate. After making introductions and having your first recorded Zoom meeting with your writer, you can then send your working with me, your RE document. That's the thing you'll fill out. You have to get it approved by your wrangler before you can send it out to them. That'll let them know your expectations. In the week that follows, during the official review, you'll have a limited number of hours to work with your writers as well, which includes messages, weekly meetings, etc. This is a time for more thorough reviews, so again, use your time wisely. After your initial read through of their manuscript, your notes, chapter component reviews from the DE and SE feedback, you should have an idea of how to best split up your time to work throughout the cohort to finish revisions on time. Each week, you'll focus on different fundamentals with your writers as outlined in the revisions checklists. In your weekly meetings with your writers, review those fundamentals with them. If writers struggle in one area, such as with character, dialogue, show versus tell, chapter structure, whatever it may be, there's helpful documents in the RE document library you can share as needed. So become familiar with those documents. There's a lot of great stuff in there. As part of your routine, you'll help them move along from one focus to the next, week by week. It's pretty rigorous, but manageable. Some writers require more time than others and some less, so you can shift your billable time around as needed so long as you don't use more than the allotted billable hours per week for each writer. You'll have a pool of hours to use, in other words. Again, use them wisely. You only have a specified amount of week to finish all revisions of your writer's manuscripts to the best of your abilities and the best of theirs. Yes, you'll be putting them to work. So determine how to spread out your time to get it all done. What will revisions look like? Depends on if they're writing fiction or nonfiction, and there are checklists for each. Familiarize yourself with the checklist to understand the writing fundamentals that you and your writers are going to be focusing on each week throughout the cohort. They're different week by week, so you're going to have to move them one to the next. It's a quick process. There'll be a final week to catch up on reviews, but you should have the entire manuscript revised well before then if possible. It's best to reserve that final week for any last minute work. If at any time during the cohort your writer has free time or is wanting or needing help in areas outside that focus, remember there's helpful documents in the RE documents library. If you need help finding them, let me know. Reach out to your wrangler if you need help as well. The art of self-editing is a good place to start to get them started on the working basics of revisions if they want to start revising their own work. As a revisions editor, it's your job to help them write the best as they can, and that's done through positive feedback, coaching, and constant communication, which is a recurring subject here. You're going to be holding them accountable for all their hard work, and they're going to be counting on your guidance. So stick by the week-by-week agendas of the revisions, and you'll do just fine. If you ever need help, reach out to me or your wrangler. We're here to help. And last thing, just make it fun. Editing can kind of be a tough process. These writers are looking up for you, but make it fun for them and be positive, and they'll appreciate that.